What's good? I'm EB. Welcome back to Black Sheep the Goat. Now, I know I've been away for a while. Man, a lot of shit didn't happen. Hell, I got sick twice, got a new job. My birthday and Thanksgiving. And taking kids to appointments. That's literally the whole. And don't forget working out. Shout out to Gator Boxing. But that's most of what been happening, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't been posting. A lot of stuff really haven't been not too much been exciting. But now I'm back. I'm about to talk about this past weekend with the Charlo and Benavides and Andrade fight. I'm gonna go over both of them. Now we're gonna start with the Charlo fight, which was pretty good. Charlo haven't been back since I can't even remember, but he been out the ring for 2 years, almost. I think they said 29 months, but it was a good fight for Charlo. Good opponent. I can't say, you can say starter opponent if you want to do that, or to get back in the swing of things before you start fighting the elite guys. Before what I read, I heard he was going to get a lot of problems out of Jose Benavides. Now, that was a different story when he got to the ring. First thing I noticed, Jamal Charlo, he was in there. He was smooth. He was composed. Everything you needed to be. And he was so smooth and composed, I think by the third round maybe, he already got in Jose Benavides in his head easily. I don't know if he was trying to do mind games by ignoring the bullshit, but he ignored most of the bullshit and he got in his head. Because if y'all remember right, if you seen that fight, at the end of the third round, he called Charlo a bitch. I understand we fighting, but you ain't, And then that's when the work rate of Charlo started to go up. Because the thing that frustrated Benavides I saw the most was every time Benavides was ready to throw, Charlo wasn't there. And every time he tried to block, he was smothering him. So what Benavides tried to do, he tried to hit him with the high guard like this, and it didn't do anything. First of all, what the fuck are you doing? He hit him with the high guard, and we all know both of the Charlo brothers, they like that stab jab to the stomach, that real quick jab to the stomach, and that really what frustrated him. But Benavides, his defense was fucking terrible. That's as best as I can put it. I try to ease on the cussing, but that's the only way that you can describe it, because it was fucking horrible. He let Charlo walk in, no head movement, footwork about flat as a goddamn dollar bill, and he couldn't do anything really. And it just was so beautiful what Charlo did, because when he come in, he'll come, boom, boom, and then he'll just step back. Benavides still in the high guard. He can't do anything. He's right here. What the fuck? You can't throw from here that fast. And when he tried to throw, he throw some bullshit ass little one of them, And that was the difference. He could not hit Charlo when Charlo smothered. Because most of the time when a motherfucker smother you, you can kind of hit him back, or, kind of dictate the pace when y'all clinch it or get close and lock up. But he couldn't do that. And then, Benavides really should have been mad at himself. He trying to say, oh, he's grabbing. But, okay, I'm going to clinch with you. If I'm close, why should he let you gain momentum and get your rhythm? That's crazy as hell. But the main event was David Benavides, Demetrius Andrade. Now I'm gonna start off with this. Demetrius Andrade, I like him. Very good fighter. Of course, I like David Benavides as a fighter. But the Demetrius Andrade, he did a lot right. I think he did more right because of the slow start in the David Benavides, which I'm going to get into. But he did a lot right first 3 rounds until he got dropped. And I think it really surprised him was that work rate of Benavides. Because he was doing good, he was doing good. After Benavides dropped him, he tried to do the same thing. You need to change the equation, Andrade. He didn't change anything. You're not moving as fast. The body shots was taking a toll on him. I feel like they should have changed game plans or something. That's just me personally. Now, and by the way, before I forget, that right hand by David Benavides to drop him, how fast it was, and he just hit him with one of them real quick. It looked like he got hit in the back of the head. John Lovins, you was right. But when he hit him so hard, it made him drop his head. And when he dropped his head, it was, yeah, when you look at the floor, you get close to the floor. That's just how it goes. But now, I know this video ain't going to be too long because these fights, I can't go into extreme detail, bit by bit, because we'll be here for 3 hours at least. But this fight was like really showing, like, to me, Benavides, it was just the work rate was just, I can't explain it enough. When he turned up that work rate and then his defenses got better, if you look at the numbers, I don't know who could beat this guy. I don't know who could beat Benavides. I really don't. Canelo don't want no parts of that. Everybody like, oh, this, and he don't want no parts of Benavides. He really don't. He ain't gonna say it, but you can look at him. He don't want to fight him. What I'm thinking was gonna happen next, I'm just gonna segue into that. To me, what I think is gonna happen next is for May. Now, I hope I'm wrong, but I think what Canelo is going to do, he's going to fight Jaime Munguia, and he maybe fight David Benavides in September, which is unfair to David Benavides. I think he should move on. But his next fight needs to be against Canelo. That's just the fight to make because there's nothing else that needs to be done at 168 anymore for anybody. And speaking of 168, I know I'm rambling hell. I'm just not started back to this shit. But I really think Jamal Charlo needs to move up to 168. And to me, that would make it real interesting. It really, really would. And on another thing, and another little speculation that I heard and read on the internet, of course, I don't know how true this is. They said Demetrius Andrade rehydrated to 190. I don't know if that made a difference in him getting knocked out like that. That's just a little side note that I heard. I can't confirm nor deny. But I'll talk to y'all later.